We will now go on to our last adjournment. Today we adjourn our City Council meeting in memory of Greg Block, a Point Loma resident who had an outsized impact on his family, his neighborhood, and his city, and his dog. His wife, Rachel, wrote that Greg was a loving, attentive, supportive husband and dad, a sweet son and brother, a loyal, no-drama friend. He was a tireless mentor and a steadfast, trustworthy colleague. As you all know, he was the die-hardest of all Aztec fans, not just of the sports teams, but of the institution as well, that launched the career that he absolutely loved. Another person who knew him well said, quote, "He radiated warmth and kindness. He was a generous, thoughtful friend who went out of his way to lift others up." A communications professional, Greg spent time in the private and public sectors, working every day to make San Diego a better, more livable city that left no one behind. From time in the Public Utilities Department, San Diego State University, the mayor's office, to starting his own agency with his wife, Greg had an impactful role in moving San Diego forward. He loved his family so very much. To Rachel, Georgia, Ben, the Block and Lang families, and everyone who knew Greg as a friend, our hearts ache for you. It's a sad day for San Diego. We will all miss Greg's passion, energy, and commitment to make a positive difference. His memory is a blessing, as was his life. Thank you. We will now adjourn council to the next regularly scheduled council meeting, which will be on Monday, November 15th, 2021 at 2 p.m. Thank you so much.
Jen, can anyone else have an opportunity also to just say something about Greg? Is that okay?
Oh, of course, of course. Please proceed.
Thank you. I got to know Greg Block both through my work here at the city when I was a deputy city attorney, and he was a member of our local San Diego chapter of the Truman National Security Project. And Greg became a good friend in both of those roles. He had a very hard job when he worked for the city, really helping the mayoral administration and the last administration under Faulkner have transparency and explain to the public and the constituents all of the huge actions the city was taking, especially around very complicated concepts like homelessness. And he always did his job with such poise and grace, and always making the city staff feel valued, which I can tell you is so important. He always had a smile whenever he walked into the mayor's office, and it always made my day, even if I was mired deeply in complex litigation. And as a member of the Truman National Security Project, Greg brought so much to the table. Not only did he and Rachel often open their home to host salons for us, where we would have Congress members come and speak, military veterans come and speak, experts come and speak. They'd open their home all the time just so that we could share fellowship together. And I will never forget those moments of joy and hugs and the community that they have created for us. Greg is very, very much missed, and I'm looking forward to renaming the canyon outside their house to Greg Block Canyon very soon. So thank you so much for letting us speak. And Greg, know that you are, and Rachel, you're in our hearts. We miss you. We love you. And thanks again to Greg's service for our city. And that's all I have to say today. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else at this time?
I'll just say, Council President, thank you for the opportunity, and having gotten to work with Greg for a number of years, I echo all the comments by Councilor Von Wolperts, and got to say a few words or put a few words down on social media. But I enjoyed spending time even outside of work with them. Typically, they were when the Aztecs were beating up on my USC Toreros, although I had to spend one game with him at Viejas, in which we won. But those are really times that I cherish, and I will keep forever as a memento an Aztecs tie that I had to wear on the occasions that we lost. I will try to remember to wear it every now and then, but at least I will remember Greg through that, and we'll dearly miss him, a true friend. So, thank you, Council President.
You're so welcome. Would anyone else like to speak at this time?
Council President, if I may, this is Vivian.
Please.
Yeah, I actually want to comment on two of the adjournments and memories. I, for one, was very saddened to hear of Greg's passing, and I just, my deepest heartfelt condolences to Greg's wife, Rachel, and his children, Ben and Georgia, for your loss. Greg was a wonderful person, and he will be missed by all of us here on the 10th floor. Also, I'd like to mention that Martha Welch's passing was very sad news to me. All of us here on the City Hall have become very accustomed to Martha participating in many of our meetings. She was a fully engaged citizen and always provided the council with her opinion, and she too will be missed. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you so much. Anyone else? All right. In that case, we'll stand adjourned until Monday. And thank you all so much.